it's a full moon. You never know. Anything could happen. However, I will say this. Mike has been riding very, very solid tonight. Some of the best riding I've seen out of him competition-wise all year long. So it could happen. We've seen some slip-ups out of some of the heavy favorites out here tonight. So I'd say Mason's got a legitimate shot at this.
I definitely agree. He's got huge tricks, huge combinations, good upside-down tricks. He's got that thing that he didn't bring in the semifinal, the corked out. I don't know. Maybe he just slipped off the ramp.
That's kind of what I thought was going on when he took off for that. That's kind of what I thought was happening, but then he rode out of that with such confidence. You know, maybe that was intentional. Who knows? We're going to find out right here. This is it. This is the final battle. So, Pomona, we ask you one more time. Make some noise for Nevada's Mike Mason!
Getting started the same way, all three of his runs. We got to see a little different here.
Well, he changed up the line the second go-around, so will we see some more variety here? And I don't know if that's going to get you too far here in the final bracket with that trick, but he's still got a lot of time left on the clock here with over a minute 10. So elected to not go for that underfoot that we saw in the quarterfinal round, going for the can flip. Hey, this is the final bracket. We got to get you guys making some noise out there. This is for the title here tonight. Mace coming in with the no-handed loop, again with the executioner coming out of the double-double there, just under the halfway point here.
The problem I think Mace has right now is he's not pushing it up another level. We've seen this, huge extension on the Tsunami, but we've seen this. We need to see a little bit more if he wants to beat Nate.
Well, I don't want to pick him apart, but a little bit less intensity right now than we saw out of him in the semis and the quarters. Nice heel clicker flip.
Actually getting the legs around, too. I hate when they cheat the heel clicker.
They don't get him all the way around. Just under 10 seconds. He's got a little bit of time left here. Time for one, maybe two more jumps. The timer's going to go right here, so that's going to do it right there. That is going to be it for the night. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mike Mason. Well, Mace is going to park it over there on the hot seat. We're going to turn it over to this guy. We keep talking about it. He was very, very dominant at this event for 4 years in a row. And it all comes down to this last 90 seconds right here.
And really, one of those years, he got a flat tire.
Well, that was the first year Twitch won. That was 07. We talked about that earlier, and Bamberg had that flat and said, hey, that's not the first time that's happened in this event. So that was a weird. He did a flip, if I'm not mistaken, that year. One flip, and then that was it. The goggles came off. He was done for the night. So we're ready to bring him out. This is it. Last run of the night. This is for the championship out here. When you see him on course, we need to get everybody out there making some noise, bringing the love for four-time champion Nate Adams, looking to add the fifth out here tonight. So, Pomona, let's get it going for Nate Adams.
I think Nate is pumped up watching this run. I am to agree with that. Mason is awesome. He did a great job tonight.
Yeah, I get big props to Mike. That was excellent runs out here tonight, and like I said, some of the best riding I've seen out of him competition-wise all year.
Yep, I think what we're going to see here is a little bit more degree of difficulty, but Nate starts it off a little tentative, doesn't get all the extension, and checks the bars on the way back.
Well, it looked like he clipped the heel of his left boot on the handlebars, bringing that one back across. However, he's in, so come on, let's make some noise for Nate Adams. Cliffhanger backflip.
Even though he doesn't get all of the cliffhanger backflip, that is such a gnarly trick. It is scoring big and then holding it out.
One thing I've noticed over the last 2 years, that's just his style with that trick. That's just the way Nate does it. He's always kind of pointed like that, a little bend at the hips when he does the cliffhanger flip there. But
big commitment from Adams.
Coming up on the halfway mark here. So far, so good. Had a near miss coming out of the gate, but looking good here. Coming into the double-double. And as I say that, there you go with the lawn dart, straight jumping that one. That is going to be costly right there for Nate Adams.
Scary. You know, he kind of of whipped in there. And now, wait a minute.
What's going on now? He's got bike issues as well.
Oh, this is critical for Nate.
And that just ate up a lot of time on the clock there. That just wasted a good 15 seconds.
Well,
Mason.
Don't count Mason out yet.
Well, we said it's a full minute.
Nate's still looking at the bike.
I don't know if he's got throttle issues or what's going on.
You've got verbal issues. I think Nate's going to call it off. He might have a problem with this machine. Holy, hold on to your hats and glasses, folks.
We talked about that one earlier. This is the second time in the history of this event that this has happened to Nate Adams in a finals run.
All right, and the silver medal. Let's hear it for Nate, the Destroyer Adams. And the moment you guys have been waiting for, your ASA World Champion for 2009 in Freestyle Motocross. Mucho respect for Mike Mason!